Today I'm going to show you how you can take your products like my t-shirt here using a person like this or any person of your choice, and then you can put them wearing the t-shirt with all the proper effects, and then also to make it even one better, we can turn it into a full animated video that looks good with real physics, and it is all really easy to use, and it's all on a single tool called SellerPic. They have a ton of different options. So you can see here AI fashion models, and there's a bunch of things here. There's video tools, there's AI editors. But for now, let's take the easiest and simplest one. Let's try the virtual try-on apparel. So we can click that, and now we can upload a image of our top. So this is just straight from my store. I saved this as a photo, and I came back here, and I can hit upload, and it's already in the history because it's here, and you can see it. And now I can select a model, or I can upload my own. So I can take a photo of myself, and then I can say, okay, what do I look like wearing this t-shirt? Or I can select from the model library, and if I click that, now you can see a whole bunch of different models that exist in the library that we can change. So say we want to see any of these people wearing it, we can just one click, boom, they're going to start wearing the t-shirt. So let's just pick one at random. I think this guy here was good, so we're going to pick him. You can actually see it outlined in purple saying, hey, this is the part of our model where the t-shirt's going to be applied. So we can hit confirm, and our t-shirt's here, it is already there, and now we can hit generate. It's going to cost 4 credits, and they are very transparent on the credits and things it is taking. Something also to note while we're waiting for it to generate, in the bottom right, there's something called pose variants. So you can decide the pose you want your person to have. So you're trying to sell a product here, you might want to have a detailed shot, or you want to see them running or sitting with their legs crossed. There's all these different options here to demonstrate and really show off your product. And now when you hit generate, it's going to generate the different poses with your character wearing the t-shirt, the top, whatever you want to advertise. Just something to note as well, you can also adjust the try-on area. So you can click this, you're going to get a screen that looks like this, which says select try-on area. And now we have some options. So we can say, okay, the top is here, and we can click the top, and then we can say, hey, we want to clear it all, and let's kind of select it ourselves. So we can use the brush, and we can go through and make it all purple, and this is going to just do the top. And you can kind of see it on the right come together with our top here, and you can do it this way, which is a little bit harder. We can also use a lasso, so we can just kind of go around, and we're using our mouse cursor, and we're going to design it all, and eventually you're going to see there's our top. And again, doesn't look the greatest. We can do plus minus, we can say, okay, let's clean up the edges here, we can do all that way. But they also have this really cool feature where you can hit select, it's going to just literally select the entire top for us. Now we go to bottom, and we can see the pants, the bottom of it. So we can hit confirm, and we now have our character. This works exactly the same way if you want to upload your own custom avatar. You can see the original pose, the t-shirt, and now you can see our character wearing the t-shirt, and it looks really good. We can actually hit compare, so you can see the t-shirt with him wearing it. You can see the wrinkles. It looks phenomenal. Now, we have some more options here. So again, let me just move myself out of the way. I seem to always be in the way. We can remix it and do something new, or we can say image to video. So we can click this, and now we have our single frame of our person here. And on the right, we have a bunch of different presets. So we can go by category. So we can go to apparel, because that's kind of what we want to show off. And maybe want him to do that little move that she's doing. We can span through and highlight through, and we can say, okay, what type of thing do we want our character to do? We can also do custom, so we can use Kling or Julio or Google VO3 Fast. There are so many different options that you can use to bring this to life. So for now, just for the sake of this video, I'm going to pick this one here, and we're going to hit generate. So this time it's going to cost 15 credits, and we are generating a video of our character wearing the t-shirt that I had in my store, and none of this exists. The only thing that exists is the t-shirt, which you can purchase. And now we have our video, and you can see it playing. He's grabbing the shirt. It looks natural, looks real. The wrinkles through as he's doing it, and you can see him turning, just kind of walking away on the beach wearing the Franklin AI shirt. So this is phenomenal. It is amazing. They also have some pretty cool features, so you can like download this and use it as you please. You can also hit the three dots, you can hit publish, or you can even save it to Shopify. So if you have a Shopify, you can say, hey, let's link SellerPic right to Shopify, and it will work together. So for my case, I'm just gonna hit download, and I'm gonna pick MP4 and download it. They also have a lip sync option, so we can upload a photo and have the person lip sync. So we can go to history, we're under my creations, or we can upload an image ourselves. So I'm just gonna go to my creations. I'm gonna have him sitting on the beach where he just kind of talks. And on the right here, we can put in whatever text we want that will be the speech. So I'm just basically filling in some information, what I want the person to say, maybe some optional stuff about like how I want the person to look, what I want them to do. There's also voices, so we can choose our own voice here. There's also an option we can upload our own audio, so if we want me to say it, I can do that as well, or we can just say, hey, let's pick one of these people here. So we're gonna go with Adam, he sounds good, and we can hit confirm and generate. And now we have a lip sync video generating for us. And if you've noticed, I have not left this website. Just one website, I can do all of this. It's wild. And now we can see our generated video here, and we can listen to him talk.
I love my Franklin t-shirt. His website is the best with the free AI tools, AI news, and AI prompts.
And if you notice, there's like little minor waves in the background. It looks amazing. And you can see everything on the right. We can see the original stuff. Just like before, you can hit the three dots, use this with Shopify. We can hit compare. We can see like the before, the after, this is the original image. It is phenomenal that you can do this, and it's like super quick. Now let's come back to the main page for a second, and I want to show you that we can do different stuff. So we can like swap a fashion model, or we can say, hey, let's try on some accessories. So let's do try on accessories now, and we can like try the following accessory images, or we can upload our own. So we can just drag one over here, and I don't know if you knew this, but the real Dana loves rose gold, so we're going to try this on her. So we have what we have here. This is the little necklace we're going to try, and we can see the area that we're going to put it on the person, and you can see the presets that they have, the aspect ratio, skin tone variations. We can also go to custom and upload our own model. So we're going to do that, and we are uploading AI Dana here, and we can pick a category. We can fill this all in. It's all optional. We're just going to hit create, and now we have to add a mask area, and it's very similar to before, but this time around we're saying, okay, this is where we want the necklace to go, to be seen, to be shown. So we're going to add our mask, and I'm just showing you that you can do this yourself really easily. So boom, there's our mask. Okay, we're going to hit confirm, and now we have an adjusted area. So now we can go through, we can say original skin, we're going to hit generate, and it is going to generate AI Dana wearing the rose gold necklace. So imagine a couple of different scenarios here. Maybe you're a business and you want to sell jewelry. You can try on jewelry on different models, or you can even generate your own models or use their presets to advertise your product. I think that is a phenomenal and very powerful feature. You can also try on stuff before you buy it. You can say, okay, how does this look? Will this look good? So there's a lot of really cool use cases, but I think from a business perspective, this is absolutely insane. It is wild you can do this, and it works so well. And now we can see AI Dana. We have the necklace around her neck. It's coming down, and you can kind of see it, and it looks pretty good. It's not bad. We can see the other variant of it, and I think that one kind of looks worse, but you can kind of see the idea. If I mask it out a little bit better, maybe I stop the mask here, like where it goes into her shirt, it would look even better. So we can like totally fix this, and I'm just going to show you that we can do that. We can pick her again, and we can adjust this area. So we're going to hit the minus brush, and this time around, we're going to like change the size, and we're going to come here, and we're going to subtract some of this. And I think I subtracted just too much. Let's hit the plus, and just a smidge like that. And then maybe up here, let's use the minus brush again. So I think that should look better. We can hit confirm, and then we can hit like remix, and it's going to regenerate it again based on our new updated version of AI Dana. So hopefully that corrects the problem and makes it look a little bit better and more realistic. I've also done this version here, so I just basically told it, hey, can you correct the image? Can you make it look good? So that was like a little pop-up. Let me actually just bring you back and show you. So if you click this, you can click this little arrow here and it says, hey, if you're unsatisfied, you can modify the image and it's going to reprocess it itself. So that's what it came back with here, which looks even better. So you have a lot of different options of ways to modify your image to make it look good, but this looks really, really good. So let's see this version here that I have modified, and let me see if I'm capable of doing this. You can see it is actually looking a little bit better. It looks a little bit more real. So just minor modification, or you can have AI take over completely and you get this amazing masterpiece here. And just like before, we can say, hey, can we make this a video? So we can come back here and it automatically selects, you can automatically see different categories. So we can see her like moving in, really showing the necklace that she has. So there's also like the whole category for necklace, all 2 of them, and you can see her like moving her head, really showing her hands, just waving through. So let's do it. Let's see AI Dana wearing the necklace, doing that motion. And now our video is done. So we can hit play. And you can see AI Dana wearing the necklace. She's kind of showing it off. You can see it glimmer and sparkle as she's doing it. Her facial expressions, this looks amazing. And you can see her like grab the necklace. It's phenomenal. That is really, really cool. I want to show you another example of this. So say we want to try on this necklace here. We have a necklace picture and it's a person. We can actually use some of their presets. So say you had a product, you can upload a picture of your product, and then on the right, we can have all these different preset people that we can use. So we can actually click view all models and then can go through all the different models. So say we said, okay, this model here, she looks good. We want to have her advertise her product. It doesn't matter which one we pick, honestly, but you can see there is a huge selection of people we can pick from. So anyway, let's just kind of go back up. Let's just pick one. She is trying on our necklace now. So this is our model, this is the necklace, this is our product. Let's say we're trying to sell. We can scroll down, and it is cool too because you can see the area. So it's going to fill in the rest of the area around the image. So we can like make it full screen and we can say, okay, really just focus on this. Or if we said, hey, let's take this, make it a little smaller, you're going to see it's going to fill in some of the bottom and some of her head at the top. And it depends on how much we want to like focus on. So it's going to do that as well as bring over the lady. So we're going to hit generate, and it's going to take some time now, but it's going to generate a picture of the necklace on our character. You saw the necklace we had before, you saw our model, and now here is our image. We can actually zoom in, you can see how it looks. So this is our model wearing the necklace that we had, which is pretty cool. And just like before, we can remix it. We can say, hey, image to video, and we can just click this and it's going to give us all these different presets, and we can say, hey, we want this one or that one. Again, we can go through the entire selection and say, hey, which one do we want to show off our model wearing or doing? So some we want this one with like the little shoulder thing. We can click that, we can hit generate, and it's going to generate a video of this, of our model doing this action. So we can see the output here, our model wearing the necklace, doing the animation, really showing off the necklace, and the physics of it is really good as she's like grabbing it and looking at her necklace. Like I mentioned in the beginning, there are a lot of different features here. So you can see there's like transform to 3D, or you can change the colors of things or blend 2 images together. There is so much going on. We can add a product to the hand of someone. So if you want to like show off a product, you can do this now all on SellerPic. It's really, really good to do all this kind of stuff. And also, they also offer Nano Banana, and you can use Nano Banana to generate images now, and it is super fast. If you don't know, I have a whole video about Nano Banana. It is a phenomenal model. So say you have a model that's wearing something, we can also hit pose changer. So we can like upload our photo just like before. We can also go to my creations. So say we want to use like AI Dana, and we can like change the pose. So let's pick this pose here, and you can see here it's just her head. We're going to hit generate, and let's see what comes back. It is all done, and we can see it now. There she is. We can actually like zoom in. You can see it filled in the necklace fully. She is standing up. It looks pretty good. We can also hit compare. You can see before, after. It's not bad. It's pretty good. We can also, just like before, we can do image to video. We can do that as well. There is a whole edit tab, which I haven't talked about yet. We can hit edit. So now we can do all sorts of stuff. We can like instruct editor. So we can say, hey, I want you to do this. I want you to do that. And like I said, we are using Nano Banana. So let's kind of adjust the background. So maybe we want the background to look as if she's standing in a really fancy jewelry store. So we can hit go and our creation is going to update. AI Dana is going to update. Now she's standing in a fancy jewelry store, but there's so many options here. We can do background replacer. We can go through and we can just quickly add or update backgrounds here without like doing a whole lot. So we can say, hey, we want to put her in a living room, or we can just remove the background altogether. We can retouch an image. So we can extend the image and you can see what that looks like. We can like decide the size of it and we can move it around. It's going to extend it in the white areas. This is what it did for us already. We can hit enhancer, so we can make it like 1K, 2K, 4K. There's all these different options. We can color change. We can even like erase stuff. There's so many options just to modify your photo to get it exactly what you want. And then you can just always come back and you say, hey, let's turn this image into a full-fledged video to advertise our product. On the left sidebar, there is something called My Creations, and you can see images, we can see videos, you can go back and forth, you can see all your different creations. I want to show you something real quick. So we're going to click him here, and you can see how he looks. He looks good. So we have a prompt that says, have the guy wearing the t-shirt, make it look natural. And again, we got it to look like this, and then we had a full-fledged animation that was created for us, and we didn't even have to add any prompts. It just happened, it just worked. Let's see what Nano Banana comes back with. Let's see how good Nano Banana looks in comparison to SellerPic. So you can see here, this is Nano Banana, and you can see the shirt is kind of flat and it looks kind of like grainy, where this looks a lot realer than this one, because this is again flat, it's grainy here. You can see here it actually has the texture of the person itself. So I can say this is SellerPic is substantially better than Nano Banana when you're just doing a side-by-side comparison of the same person with the same t-shirt. We started with the same exact thing, and you can kind of see the difference yourself. Let me know what your thoughts are in the comments below. Which one do you think is better? I think it is SellerPic. It's important to note, if you're on the SellerPic homepage, there is also Nano Banana here that you can use, as well as Flux and GPT Image 1. So you can use that as well. You can generate images right on the homepage. One last demo for you. Let's do the swap fashion model. So we can upload our fashion model to start. So we are going to use AI Dana. She is our fashion model. On the right, we can select our model. So let's just pick her for now, just because. We can even change the scene if we want. So we can say, hey, let's move the scene outside to the streets. Let's do that, and we can hit generate. So now it is going to generate a new version with our models just completely swapped out. And now we have our model updated. So you can see the new model head, but the model is wearing exactly what AI Dana was wearing, but now it's outside on the street with the new scene that we selected. So that's a lot going on. We're able to do all this in one single tool with just a couple of clicks, and it is super easy to use, as you can see. There are so many options and features on SellerPic that like we haven't even covered, like lifestyle scenes and product spotlights, product in hand. There's just so much going on, image touch-up. It's incredible the number of things you can. So to be super transparent and clear, this website is really cool, but there are some downsides to it. So I'm going to show you some of the creations that I've created. So like this guy, for example, it created this version of it, this version of it. It's like playing Spot the Difference. It was using the credits to create these, but it didn't really make any different variations. And it did this all in one go. So I clicked the button once and it generated 5 different variants of the same person. It did the same thing with our AI Dana. So you can see all the different ones, and I say different, let's use that loosely, but at least this one was good and it used AI, but you can see the other ones, they were like all the same and it just kind of duplicated it. So I'm not exactly sure what's going on there in that way. Again, you can see here 1 and you can see 2, it's the same. Again, here 1, 2, 3. And then also, I just want to point out that sometimes if you don't give it good information, you're going to get funny looking stuff like this. And again, it duplicated. So just to be clear, it's not always perfect, and it really depends on the prompts you're using, the images you're using, and all that kind of stuff. But overall, it's a pretty good tool. Let me show you one last feature. So here's our picture here, and then we can change the pose of the person, or we can type in a description of what we want. So like sitting cross-legged or running pose. So we can just pick a different pose here and we can see what it can do. And keep in mind, I'm giving it a very tough image here. It's just like a picture of a head. What is it able to do? And here are different options. So let's pick this person here. Let's see if it's able to generate and fill in the body of AI Dana. So you can see here we have a picture of AI Dana. It's filled in the entire thing. It even still has the necklace that we used prior in the video, which is just wild. And just like before, we can just hit image to video, and now it's going to upload it. We have a full image version of her, and we can just go on the right, we can add a prompt, we can do different like preset styles. So we can say, hey, we want her reviewing a product, and we can just fill in what we want, or auto generation from a audio prompt or something. There's so many different options, and again, we can just use VO3, so we can say, hey, generate this, make it happen. Or we could have went to presets and seen the different presets that they have to offer. But now we have AI Dana that we had just ahead that filled in with the necklace that we added earlier on in the video. And now we're taking all of that and we generated the body, and now we're generating all of this into a video. We now have our video. It's panning upwards. You can see AI Dana smiling. She's wearing the necklace. Her eyes are sparkling, and she looks pretty good using VO3. And again, I didn't really add a prompt, so it is what it is. If you have a business and you want to advertise a product, this is a phenomenal website to check out. I'll have a link in the description below. Can't recommend it enough. I think the pricing is extremely fair, and they're very transparent with the credits it's using along the way. So you know exactly what you're using. Every number is like low. It's not like those websites where it's like, hey, you're using 30 credits now, or 90, or 145. It's usually like 1, 2, 3, 4 credits. It's very easy to keep track. It's a very good website. Again, if you own a business, check this out, because you can start having models try on the different clothes or the different products. You can even have like your friends try on the clothes, or maybe you just wanted to use this for like a personal use and you want to see what it looks like on like a friend or a family member before you buy them something, or maybe you want to try it on yourself before you buy something. You can use it that way as well. Phenomenal website, SellerPic.ai, link in the description below. Check it out. Let me know what your thoughts are. I just love AI. If you love AI as well, don't forget to subscribe. I cover AI on a daily basis. Don't forget to like the video. It tells the algorithm you enjoy this type of content and you want to see more of it, and drop the comment down below. Thanks for watching. I'll see you tomorrow with another AI video.